World Championship. Marchi has passed the first test.
In a sport of ruthless skills and even tougher opponents, dominating and making a name for oneself requires more than just wits and dreams. Guilherme Marchi stepped into this bull riding world with a dream, made history, and left a lasting imprint. With one PBR World Championship win, 3 final event wins, 600 qualified rides in PBR history, and being inducted into their Hall of Fame, this young man from Brazil has proven that it is possible to achieve the impossible. Come with us and discover the life of this PBR icon and the moments that formed him into the man he is today. Guilherme Antonio Marchi was born on July 22, 1982, in the city of São José do Rio Preto, São Paulo, Brazil. Raised in a family of bull riders, with his older brother being one in their town, Guilherme picked up his interest in the sport at the young age of about 14. This involvement in the sport scared his parents due to the dangers, especially for a young boy who wouldn't be scared. Guilherme's parents were fiercely against his dreams at first, with his mother wanting him to pursue a more stable profession in medicine. However, after seeing his passion for it, they allowed him to chase those goals as a small-time bull rider in their local town. At the early stage of his career, Guilherme had made a name for himself in professional bull riding. Fueled by a desire to do and achieve more, Guilherme decided to move to the United States in 2004 with his wife and 2 children. This was where his dreams came true. First, he participated in the Championship Bull Riding Tour in 2004 before becoming part of the Professional Bull Riders full-time, taking part in their Built Ford Tough series. Then, in 2005, he became the PBR World Championship finalist who almost had the championship title if not for the fierce opposition of Justin McBride, who beat him to it. But this particular moment set the stage for the next 3 years where the championship was within his reach, but he couldn't quite grasp it. You see, Guilherme Marchi's entry into the PBR community in the United States led to a fierce competition among his opponents, as this young man from Brazil defeated standing finalists and made it to the World Championship for 3 years, but did not win the title. In 2006 and 2007, Guilherme once again made it to the PBR World Finals but finished second. Those losses were not enough to sway him from his goals. After being a runner-up for the PBR World Championship competition for 3 years, Guilherme's perseverance finally paid off in 2008 when he won the PBR World Championship title. Not only did he win the PBR Championship that year, he also ended up with 3 times the earnings of his fellow bull riders, along with the $1 million bonus that came with it. What a way to come back from a 3-year final losing streak. But winning the PBR Championship in 2008 wasn't just a personal victory for Guilherme. It also brought pride to Brazil, securing their 5th World Championship win. This moment is one Guilherme still described as monumental to his career. He described that moment as one he would constantly recall fondly. Still, there was much to be done. After the victory in 2008, the Cowboy gained momentum, and in 2014, during the Built Ford Tough series held in Phoenix, the 31-year-old Guilherme broke a record with 84 points, becoming the first rider to reach 500 recognized rides milestones in the 21-year history of PBR. Another iconic achievement in Guilherme's career occurred 3 years later. In April 2017, during the second round of the BFTS event, Marchi earned 86.25 points. This automatically elevated him from his previous milestone to becoming the first PBR rider to achieve 600 qualified rides and receive a commemorative belt buckle. Seeing that all he set out to do when he arrived in the United States was done, he called it quits. In 2018, Guilherme decided it was time to hang up his boots and say goodbye to the PBR Championship competition. But what better way for an icon to exit the arena than with a victory? In his final battle at the Goiânia Arena, Marchi ended the event with an 87-point ride, giving fans and the entire bull riding community a well-deserved final moment, and finishing as strong as he did the first time he entered the stage. After his exit from the PBR stage, Guilherme Marchi received the Rings of Honor recognition from the community. It was a moment that began with his first win in 2008, one he says helped him achieve his American dream. In 2021, he was inducted into the PBR Hall of Fame, and in 2023, he became the number 14 on the list of the top 30 bull riders in PBR history. With about 635 qualified rides, 15 championship qualifications, and 36 wins, bull riding Hall of Famer Guilherme Marchi eventually retired from the community after a successful career that spanned 15 years to focus on his family and other career options. Prior to Marchi's retirement in August of 2018, he married his lifelong fiancée, Maria Augusta Guerra, in April. The occasion was held at his home in Ferris, Texas, where he lived during his time as a PBR rider. This union followed the collapse of his first marriage, and in November of that same year, they welcomed their son, who became his third child. Guilherme already had a daughter and son from his first marriage, both born before they moved to the United States. This new addition to his family was something of which Guilherme was the proudest. He stated that beyond the fame and money that came with his career, his family and children remained his greatest achievements. So after retiring from bull riding, Guilherme Marchi moved back to Brazil with his family, settling for a simpler life on his father-in-law's ranch. But besides running the ranch, Guilherme also set up a bull riding clinic, helping to train bucking bulls and mentoring youngsters who dreamed of making a name for themselves in similar career paths. In 2023, Guilherme was appointed assistant coach of the Kansas City Outlaws, one of the 8 PBR teams that debuted in the series in 2022. This opportunity required him to work closely with head coach J.W. Hart to help develop the team into a formidable competitor on the world stage. His role was involved expanding the recruiting program to his Brazilian hometown. This promotion meant that he had to leave his family back in Brazil, a decision he admitted was tough, but one that he was proud of if it helped the Outlaws become better. With Guilherme on their team, the Outlaws won their first hometown event, Outlaws Days. It was held in early August of 2023 in Kansas City, Missouri, but the Outlaws were just getting started. 2 weeks after that significant victory, the Outlaws won their second event against the Nashville Stampede team in Nashville, Tennessee. More wins against the Ridge Riders of Arizona followed. But this bull run was cut short in the PBR Team Series Championship held at the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. The Outlaws were defeated, but Marchi, who himself had faced so many obstacles, could relate to that and help cheer the team up. Since becoming the assistant coach of the Kansas City Outlaws, Marchi's role has been particularly evident in helping the team scout up-and-coming riders from Brazil. As a result of his dedication, Guilherme had helped young lads like Cassio Dias, Julio Cesar Marquez, and Leonardo Castro Ferreira join the team. Guilherme sees mentoring these young men from Brazil as his way of helping their dreams come true in the United States, just as he was helped when he first arrived in the country. He describes these moments with the team as worth every drop of sweat, whether or not they win every time they compete. So Guilherme has learned to enjoy every moment. He does this at home in Marietta, Oklahoma, which is also the hometown of head coach J.W. Hart. He spends his free time visiting his family and spending time with his children, which he hopes will one day join him in Oklahoma where they can live together. One thing you cannot deny is that the life of Guilherme Marchi is visible proof that with the right zeal, tenacity, and dedication, one can achieve the impossible. This young boy from Sao Paulo entered the competitive bull riding market in the United States with one dream in mind, to become the best, and he did. Like and subscribe to the channel. Also, what do you love most about Guilherme Marchi? Let us know in the comment section below.